Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another week of being. I am your host, STARR, and I am here to relate. All right, what time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? It's Motivational Monday. Thank you guys all so much again for tuning in. So, today's Motivational Monday quote is, one day you will tell your story of how you overcame what you went through, and it will be someone else's survival guide. One day you will tell your story of how you overcame what you went through, and it will be someone else's survival guide. So let's relate. All right, so everyone has a story. My favorite thing to say is there's always a story behind a smile. There's always a story behind a smile. That's why I don't judge. That's why I treat people the right way all the time. That's why I always make sure that, I'm never that person to, assume anything for anybody at all. Because at the end of the day, you never know what someone's going through. And I feel like there's people out here who are fighting through things that we don't see, trying to, make certain things meet for themselves, maybe for their family, for anything. They're going through some type of, survival mode type of thing at any given point in their lives. And I want everybody to know that we all go through it. We all have those times where we're in survival mode and we're trying to sit here and figure things out for ourselves and how we can get to where we need to be. And I feel like everybody, your story is important. You never know what someone's going through, and that's really the whole reason why I started this podcast, and that's why it's called Being. The whole meaning of being is becoming yourself effortlessly with the intent of natural growth. So throughout this podcast, I'm trying to find things where we can all relate, where we all understand that we all are human. We're all one person, and we need to embrace our authentic selves and really understand how we can grow each and every day from who we are and become who we want to be. And know that we can all accept each other for who they are as they're being themselves. And, we want you to be on here and we want you to relate, so that way you can tell your story to someone else. You can relate what your story is with someone else, or with my story that I'm sharing with you. And it may be somebody's survival guide. You may be the person that someone is looking up to because you have been through the same thing that they've been through. And you're telling your story and how you've gotten through this and how you've been, able to overcome all things that were thrown your way. And that's so inspirational. I mean, to have someone come up to you and say, wow, like I can really relate to your story. Wow, I understand where you're coming from. Or even silent people, because there are people out there that literally feel that way, but they don't say anything. They just are watching you. They're learning from you. Just because you're out there telling your story, because you're out there expressing and explaining the ways that you became you and overcame what you've done and what you do. And that's why I feel like with this quote, and it's saying that one day you'll tell your story and it will become someone else's survival guide. It's inspirational because it's teaching you that no matter what you go through, no matter what it is that you are or have gone through, someone else has probably have gone through the same exact thing, and they appreciate and they're learning how to, overcome it just from watching you. So this is Motivational Monday. Just know that diamonds are made from pressure. And I want everyone to keep applying their pressure no matter what they're going through. Because at the end of the day, your success in everything that you're doing in survival mode, and everything that you're going through and trying to find a way with, just know someone's watching and someone's inspired. and you're doing an amazing job, and keep going. And just know that you never know who you may be creating a survival guide for, but keep going and never give up. Happy Monday, and I'll see you guys next week.